This is the future.
Before I got to work, I saw this post earlier ago about a small Warframe update. It was not that important, as they have fixed a couple of bugs and some improvements, but there was one that stands out for me, and that is some chroma changes that came out of nowhere. I was thinking of why Digital Extremes even bother to change this certain aspect of chroma, and then I remembered that they did change the holster speed mechanic in the game, making it a lot faster compared to the previous one. Then I realized that it was a great move because adding a holster speed buff into a Warframe would be redundant this time. Okay, let me specify what Digital Extremes changed. The developer changed Chroma's Toxin Elemental Ward holster speed increase to a damage buff on weapon swap, in case you are Fast Boy fans. They also changed Gauss holster speed buff to casting speed buff on his red line ability, which I think would benefit more for the Warframe. The question though, is the damage buff from weapon swap good enough? Well, any increase in damage for Chroma makes him a better Warframe. The Toxin Elemental Ward is more appealing now because of this. Take note that the weapon damage buff is affected by both duration and power strength mods. To get the buff, simply activate the Elemental Ward, but make sure first that you have the Toxin buff, which can be activated if you change your energy color to green. While the Toxin Elemental Ward is active, you can activate the buff by simply swapping your weapon, and because of this, Chroma becomes a better weapon specialist Warframe. Not only that, you get bonus damage from Fury buff, but you will gain another bonus damage after holstering a weapon. My only complaint is, the holster damage buff duration is short, and even with almost max duration on my Chroma, it's still at a single digit. Maybe Digital Extremes are scared that they would make it overpowered with too much duration, knowing that we also have arcane shards that increase the said stat. Most probably, you would be holstering every time, which is not a bad trade-off in my opinion, but I just don't know what other players might think about this, especially those who have a favorite weapon to use in missions. Another thing that you should know is the interaction of this new buff from the Elemental Ward on other Warframes, through the Helminth system. Well, nothing changed, and it's still the same. You swap weapons and you get the buff. Also, if you are looking for more buff on Mesa's Peacemaker, then this is not it, Chad. I know some of you might think that this would be wonderful with Mesa after she holsters her Peacemaker, but it doesn't work. Even when you activate the buff first by swapping your normal weapons, it doesn't count, and there will be no damage added to the Exalted Pistol. The same goes with other Exalted weapons, I guess. It's great for Chroma, since you will gain more weapon damage, but I think it wouldn't matter that much on other Warframes as a subsumable ability. Let me know your thoughts about this in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. Squad Leader signing off.